Hello dear students, welcome once again to online video lectures. Some last portion of our lesson was still remaining. The title was Ray of Hope for the Human Race and Cooperation of India to the United Nations. We have continued this chapter and we have gathered and collected information regarding the formation of the United Nations, what are the different branches that function for the United Nations and what is the exact work of United Nations. Under it, we will talk about the cooperation of India towards the United Nations. India has adopted the strategy of solving the disputes with other countries through United Nations. India has always contributed on a large scale to the peacekeeping forces of the United Nations by sending soldiers whenever required. So dear students, as we all know that India is a peace-loving country and has never started a war against any country after independence or before independence also. India is the only country in the whole world who has nuclear weapons but has never started any war against any of its neighboring countries or any of the country. But India has always provided help to the countries which are requiring India's help in the form of food supplies, in the form of weapon supplies, in the form of artilleries, or in the form of human help. India has always contributed, that too not on a very small scale, on a very large scale, only with the motto to keep peace in whole of the country. Indian have helped United Nations by sending their soldiers wherever required. Once India had sent a team of doctors to treat the wounded soldiers in the Korean War. Indian delegates on various posts in the United Nations have contributed to the welfare with the knowledge and experience. As you know, Miss Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, she was one of the presidents who was chosen in the United Nations. She belonged to India. So India has given many knowledgeable and experienced person to the United Nations who hold various posts in the United Nations to maintain peace and security in the whole country all over the world. India's contribution as a member of the Security Council and other organs has always been noteworthy. The great ideals of Panchshil are a gift of India to the world. So the ideas of Panchshil has been also accepted by the United Nations with open heart. They all feel that the Indian government or the Indian people who believe in the Panchshil has a very noteworthy changes in the world. So India has always cooperated the United Nations in solving the disputes. India has always helped the United Nations in any other form by sending soldiers or the doctors wherever required, whenever required, and India has been a noteworthy member of the Security Council also. The ideas of Panchshil are like a gift of India to the whole world. Now let us talk about ray of hope for the human race. Let us see what is given here. If all the countries of the world cooperate with the United Nations, world peace can be obtained in the real sense. So in the starting of this chapter, we have discussed that United Nations was formed with the aim and objective to attain world security and world peace. So India has always contributed and cooperated to establish world peace in a real sense. For this, it is necessary for every country to resolve and stop the production of deadly weapons. Deadly weapons like the uranium weapons or the nuclear weapons. We have seen the tragedy which has caused by the leakage of these deadly chemicals and the bombardment done by the Americans on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So that type of destruction, if it is occurring in the future, the country will bear a great loss. Crores of rupees can be saved if this race of increasing weapons in the countries ends. It is also an example to save some of the money which are being expended by all the countries on the security purpose. Like India spends crores of rupees every year to safeguard its borders and to develop more and more artilleries so that India can become one of the powerful nations among the neighboring countries. You might have heard that India has purchased Rafale jet from France in crores and crores of rupees just to safeguard its boundaries with the Chinese people and the we can say Chinese army and the Pakistani militants, the terrorists who are coming inside our country to attack on our people and our soldiers. So to stop all those nonsense, India has spending lot of money in securing its boundaries. If all the countries are accepting the world peace, this money can be used for the welfare of the people. As we know that Earth is the only planet for the peoples, all the human beings to live upon. Thus, human beings should aim at achieving world peace and universal brotherhood instead of fighting with each other and destroying the human race. So it is a ray of hope for the human race that United Nations is working towards this achievement and have gathered world security and world peace up to a certain extent. If we eliminate some of the countries of the world, we can find that all the countries are having a target to attain proper sovereignty and prosperity instead of having war with the neighboring countries. One day or the other, all the countries of the world will feel the importance of world peace and security, and they will work for this in the real sense. Till then, we should believe or we should pray to God that this day will come very near when all the countries will live with peace and security and will cooperate with each other. With the same hope, we'll end for this video, and I will request all the students to go through this video and read the chapter which has been given in your textbooks, and you should fill up the some activities which are given here. You can take the help of your seniors and you can prepare these activities and complete it. See, these symbols are given and you are asked to write the name of the organizations to which these belongs. This will be the homeworks. This has been already provided to you, and I hope you might be doing this one. One more thing you have to keep it in mind: the name of the organs of the United Nations, their headquarters, their short forms, and their major functions. These are the things you have to keep it in mind for the next year also. You might be asked to write these answers. You should know what is veto, the power which gives the right to deny. So that's all for us in this video. We'll again meet with new topics in the next video. Till then, keep studying and stay safe.